welcome to the horror at Highrook. This is a cosmic horror. I want to say gothic as well. If you know like old Hammer horror stuff, you know Vincent Price kind of films, House on Haunted Hill, but also yeah, I think the tabletop game House on the Hill. Welcome to that kind of shit. Um, Thank you very much to Strange Signals for providing code for this. Strange Signals is a delight of a PR company. There are many, but a lot of the like weird, quirky, sort of occulty Cthulhu things that we played recently, Strange Signals. Like it's great. PR company that's mostly focused on, again, weird shit. And publishing games with like sci-fi, horror, all of that. It's lovely. So, if you would like to look at this and try it out for yourself, the demo, I think it might be the first couple of days, not sure, is available on Steam. You can also grab the game on Steam. But with that, let's get into it. So this is an RPG as well. This is a card crafting RPG. I want to say cultist simulator kind of energy because it's a tabletop focused thing. So let's start. It's also apparently got Steam Deck what's it called, compatibility. Not sure how much compatibility, whether there's a controller element for moving stuff or what. But I'll find out at some point because I will be installing this. Bumbling. Let me know if it is too loud. In Highrook. This is Highrook Estate, an aristocratic eyrie of cold rock and rain, a melancholy shadow, overlooking the port at Black Sands. At the summit of its grey cliffs lie the crumbling edifice of Acheron House. The Acheron family, once respected by the city elite, fell from grace and became the subject of snide remarks and scornful whispers. Lord Acheron was a prominent book collector whose increasing interest in the occult saw him driven from respected academic practice. It is rumoured he turned to the Seekers' Communion for support shortly before his family's enigmatic disappearance. The Seekers' Communion is a secretive organisation of mystics, seers, and exiled scholars. They're not a cult. They're not a cult. They're not a cult. Hi, Jar Jar. Good timing. We've just started. This is not a cult. It's a secret organisation and a clandestine group that supports occult practices across the city and facilitates a black market for arcane goods, but not a cult. Officially banned by Black Sands Council, the collective continues its work in the shadows. It's a cult. Everything's fine. The council investigation. So, the vanishing of a noble house, however disfavoured, cannot go unexamined by the council. The Black Sands mayor, Lord Alliston, has commissioned a cross-guild team to investigate. That's where we come in. A dilapidated stagecoach deposits the party at Highrook. The wind echoes eerily through the empty halls. Just principled scholars diving into unorthodox topics that also have been banned by the local government for assembling. Chapter 1. We hide in the shadows of the world beyond. Oh, the Deep Spire Church. Okay. So it's a quick... I mean, why not? So, we control a team of investigators. There's a sent to examine the house to see if we can find out where the family has gone. They were club mates. To progress through the game, you will combine characters and items to complete tasks across the estate. Experiment and explore. There are many mysteries to unravel. If you reach a dead end, try something else. Go somewhere. Turn your attention elsewhere for a while. A small set of introductory tasks are listed at the bottom left. to help us get started. There's also more stuff and guides. We don't need to worry about those right now. So, let's go put a pause on everything. Hi, Anakin. I hope you're well. I don't want to turn it up too much, but I can turn it up if you want. There should be atmospheric, sort of rumbly kind of noises without being like, because there are some quite bassy bits. Yes, this is the, if you're familiar with these kind of games, you can put Cluedo in there as well. Tabletop games that have, you know, I mean, even D&D, I guess you could say. But House on the Hill, whatever that specific game is. Also House on Haunted Hill, the film. Like, it all sort of stems to weird house that sits on a hill. And there's bad shit in there, maybe. So, here we are. Let's just... I can move the camera. Zoom the camera. Space to unpause, lovely. And then we have things that I need to do as tasks to get us started. But before we do that, let's look at the board, because I've got it paused. We have temporary storage. There's quite a lot of it. We might need to store some things. Some things do expire, by the way. I remember that from the demo. We did have a little bumble briefly. I think I did one day and was like, no, no, no more. Spoilers. I'll come back to this when there is, like, because I don't want to get cut off in the demo. So, what else? One sec. We have pockets. We have pockets for days. We also have this. Don't worry about it too much right now, but there does appear to be some sort of weird circle here. I don't know what that's for. I wonder what it could be. We need to open this council missive and have a read. We do also have a newspaper to read. If I just zoom in a bit more. We have a supply crate to open. Now, these will go into specific rooms to do specific things. Some folks will use some rooms, some won't. So, the Mechanist, I think, is the machine room. Atticus Hawk, I think, is like the cliff top and hunting and so forth. And the Scholar Vitali, I think, will be up in the study. There's also laboratory, schoolroom, child's room. Bit concerning, but it's fine. We knew they had a kid, but still. Chapel, cellars, well house, cliff top. Oh, and also the records room up here. So, there's quite a lot of stuff to be doing. How are you doing, Titus? You all right? You doing good? Can I interest you in a council missive? By order of the High Council, you are granted license to commandeer Highrook Manor and its associated facilities. You've been commissioned to investigate the disappearance of the Acheron family, the owners of the estate, who were reported missing several days ago. They're well known in the city, so their vanishing is concerning, especially considering a rumoured affiliation with the Seekers Communion. Please treat any evidence you might find as confidential and report immediately when your task is complete. Okay. I see Mayor Alliston is Alliston is conceited as always. His presumption is that all city events require his involvement, and it's so tiresome. I suspect Bleakhurst, that's the council for the local area, has been involved more for political point scoring than out of respect for our knowledge. But perhaps I could track down the books that Acheron borrowed from us last year. Okay. Then we have the Mechanist. Who is, because these are all from separate guilds. This is a coalition of guild members who are here to investigate. So, like, we kind of know each other, but also don't. And also probably have different needs, wants of outcomes for this whole thing. The High Council provides Mechanists with the bulk of their funding, so they're also obliged to get involved with this. So if we take the Mechanist and the supply crate to the machine room, they can start opening it. Atticus, I think has an axe, but it might be a baseball bat. He doesn't trust bookworms. A bit rude in front of the scholar, but that's fine. Let's find these upmarket fools and get out of here. Okay, spoken like a true old Werther. Oh, good. Please don't have a fight. No fighting, please. Fewer insults, more action. Our remaining colleague, a doctor, from Canecross will be joining us tomorrow. So day 2, we'll get someone else. We should prepare for her arrival. Okay, so I'm going to put the supply crate in here and the mechanist in here. I also want to read this note very quickly, actually. A delivery boy was reported to have discovered the family's absence when he arrived to deliver tinned fish. The boy, who has subsequently been treated to a delirium, is reported to have spoken about seeing the place as if struck by a storm. The Ackerman family were not immediately found by a local tollsman, and their servants, a maid and a state warden, also seem to have been missing for some time. So we don't know how long they've technically been missing for. All we know is that a kid, a delivery boy, found them, or at least they were discovered because he was then found. Like, bad shit's happened. Okay. Also put that in the records. Thank you. Records live here. We need the space for things. So, if we go here, Highrook Manor day 1. The day is ticking. We can also do triple speed if we want. But what I would like you to do is open the supply crate, please. I don't think these two can actually do anything immediately. We've got to wait for some stuff. Actually, no. Can I send you... Hang on. Can I send you in to the cliff tops? No. No, you need a task. Okay. Ah, here we go. So, task complete. We have an equipment note. We have a spyglass. High-quality binocular set intended on use for use in hunts or expeditions. A night lamp. A soporific nightlight. Its gentle hum and soft light promotes slumber even in disturbing surrounds. And then the library codex, which is a catalogue of archive filing systems and nomenclature. Yeah, nomenclature. It's a pain. It's an awkward word to say, regardless. So put the night lamp there, because they can't sleep without it. Not in this weird place. Don't know if you guessed, but something's a bit wrong. We're going to take the spyglass, and we're going to put Atticus there, and I think we can get him to go looking. Yes. So he's going to hopefully look for maybe food. That'd be nice. And then I think we need to put the library codex in here in the archives, and then the scholar, yeah, can unravel the archive codes. We have ink-stained mushrooms. When eaten raw, they can give you hallucinations or stomach pain. No, we're not eating those raw, thank you. We can bloody cook them. We also have catalytic powder, which can be used in the laboratory. So if I just do that for a sec. Let's move you to there. But I also want to draw your attention to the timer on Raven's Cap, right? So some cards will disappear over time, and you might not be able to get them back. They might also change. That's why I sort of said at some point earlier, possibly before I started the VOD bit, there's a bit of a cultist simulator element to it. I think that's the one. Or is it Stacklands? That's another card crafting thing. Tonally completely different. But it is a timer thing, so you do have to be mindful of these. If you lose them, they could be gone. I want to see if we can cook them. No. We are not eating those. I'm going to put them in there. Absolutely not. I'm going to set you doing the spyglass again, because we've got nothing else for you to do. And then this is the study codex. Sorry, the study code, not codex. That's codex. Image of a key is stamped in blue ink. We can perform a task with this card in the machine room. Okay, so we'll give that back to the mechanist. She's going to study the code. He's going to do the library codex, and he's going to look through the spyglass. I also would like to eat a basic meal, then the introductory tasks are done. However, we are not eating. We are not eating some raw mushrooms that give you bad trips. I refuse. What have we got here? Gideon's note. Hello? Question mark. To whoever finds this note, do not follow my path. You will not find us. They have their threads in us. All of us. They pull, and we cannot resist. If you seek us out, you too will be lost. If I can, and before it's too late, I will close the doors. I will shatter the gates, and scatter the fragments. And I beseech you, do not follow. I have made such errors of judgment, such acts of vanity and greed, and for what? This does not bode well. The first evidence we have of Lord Akron is a garbled, paranoid rant. Perhaps he was trying to escape the Communion's grasp, or perhaps his occult obsessions really drove him insane. I ain't no detective, but perhaps the Lord was up to no good, and this is him trying to cover his tracks. He could be trying to set someone up to take the blame for whatever happened to his family. Or maybe he did just go mad. Do not be so quick to judge. Lord Akron was an accomplished academic. I don't think we can simply dismiss his writings as the babblings of a madman. I feel there is truth in his words, disturbing though they may be. But it's too soon to say what this outburst means. True. Put it in the records area. We also have a trowel. Excellent. So, I can put the trowel in the courtyard, and this is some sort of fragment of something more. Don't panic. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's not a piece of anything that could be possibly mildly concerning and a bit dangerous. No. No. There is a bit of a classic Resident Evil to it. I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, to be fair, I don't know the Resident Evil classic maps, if they were also being based off of tabletop board games. Because a lot of those heavily predate in some way. Oh, sorry, I paused it. Whee! What have we got there? Who's Simon? And why is he on a note? Tracing charcoal. Crumbling coal. We can use this to reveal hidden marginalia and erased notes in journals and tomes. What? Okay, put that in there. Oh, it's a bird. I was like, is there something on my screen? No, it's a bird. Simon's note. Oh, this is the child. Hi, Lizip. Welcome. Also, hi, Reese. Hello, both of you. Welcome. We're investigating the disappearance of an old aristocratic family that live in Highrook Manor. They just disappeared. Were they tied up with an occult thing? Who's to say? We're investigating. Yesterday, Pa made me get some weird necklace from the cave under the house. Well, that's a great start. Down there, the tunnels get all twisted. It was scary. I think maybe smugglers left it for him. Pa said not to put it on, but it was shining when I dug it up, like a red star. I wanted to wear it really bad, but it hurt when I did, like nettles, so I took it off quick. It's at the chapel now, and Pa goes there at night and makes strange sounds, like he's crying. I worry he's putting it on. It's hurting him like it hurt me. I hate it. I want to throw it away, but Pa says no. He is grumpy. He shouted at me the other day for doing drawing in his study, so now I play outside. I don't mind. I like watching the birds, but it feels extra cold today. It is weird how these all come along at once. The puzzle games for families missing. I mean, I will say that several that I have been sent have come from the same PR people who specialise in this shit and also know that I enjoy this shit. So that is a factor. But also, yeah, Blueprints isn't. That was like completely out the blue. So, it's one of those weird things that we get in like popular media where we get the sudden like they're back in again. And I'm enjoying it. I like it a lot. I don't think this is made as a physical board game. But at this point. But I could see it possibly being a thing. Because there's stuff like times. So the card's like running out. So like the Raven's cap is going to slowly expire. I don't know how you do that bit. Oh, Tony, I hope that both of them go well. but also that today goes well. Sorry, what's this? What's this echo? Hold up. Excuse me. A shadow of a child is here, sometimes. His presence flickers like a candle. Increases the madness level of nearby characters every hour. Atticus, get out of there. Get in the courtyard with the trowel. Ghosts. Echoes. We also, by the way, up here, have different stats of people. Caligar isn't here yet. That's the doctor. Hawk, who I've just moved. I don't know what these actually stand for off the top of my head. I could look. But I think it's food, possibly madness, sleepiness with the eyes. Don't know about the last one or first one. Hang on. We could find this out, couldn't we? Ah, injury is the first one. So the 3 lines. Makes sense. If they reach 100%, the character will be incapacitated and unable to perform any task except recovering health. Fine. Fatigue. This increases with every task. When they become excessively tired, they might begin to fail at tasks they're given, so you've got to make sure they sleep. Characters get hungry over time. If left unfed, they will eventually suffer injury from starvation, and then we have madness. They lose sanity when facing horrors or performing certain tasks. Set higher levels of madness will cause them to behave erratically. You can treat these by sleeping in the guest room or consuming food and medicine. You can also tweak these in the game options menu if you're like, this is too much. So, could do with the food, could do with the basic meal. I really don't want people to be tripping. I do not want the raw mushrooms eaten. So I'm going to get Atticus to dig in the courtyard in the hopes that he finds something else to eat. I also have a cryptic journal. Oh, the study, which can go up here into the study and be looked at by the scholar. Yes. Oh no. Requirement not met. Hang on, do you need this? Ahaha. Okay, so certain items will require additional task support, etc. Tracing charcoal is one of those items. It can be used to decipher things like the cryptic journal. So, Scholar Vitale has only got level 1 skill set at the moment. I assume we can probably buff those, right? So he's got, these are the skills that you can have. Memories, secrets, incantations, songs, dreams, mysteries. So the cryptic journal, if we go here, requires 2 blue mystery key skill, right? Also, the study tells you you're going to be using that specific mysteries skill set. So Vitali can't do it on his own because he's only level 1. The tracing charcoal is giving us an extra bit so that he can hopefully decipher this. And it does do the maths for you here. So I'm going to get him to do that. Just going to ignore the ghost child at the cliff top. I mean, that's not good. That sounds like the child possibly didn't come back inside. Or got stuck in the cave if he's out there. I don't know. I don't know. But we're just going to stay out of there. Ever since Blueprints, keys... do you know what? I can't, Bina. I almost did a hysterical laugh when my parents gave me a bag of keys with no explanation. I pulled them out and the first one I read says safe key on it. I'm just like, have I never left? Am I stuck here? It is day 2. The bell, it tolleth for thee. I genuinely was just like, I left my blueprints at home. I left the save at home. I left the Steam Deck at home because getting on the train and that, it was just not worth the risk. Presented with keys and I'm just, yeah, I'm there just going, what? Am I in the game? There is, yes, Kieran. So yes, I did say earlier cultism. And Betrayal at House on the Hill is the one I was thinking of. So thank you. Also, hello Timmy, hello Shaka. Welcome. We're investigating a missing family. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. You just missed a ghost child. It's all good. What is this? An oil bud. We haven't got a laboratory yet. I think the doctor's coming today, so maybe we'll get to use these. In the laboratory. Consuming these mushrooms raw can provide extra stuff, but it can also make you ill. Yeah, I don't want that. The doctor's not here yet. The doctor is coming, but not yet. And then a healing sprig, which we could process to make her heal. We will absolutely take that. Atticus, could I get you to dig again, please? You have me up as background noise. I hope the exam prep goes well. We will be doing some Tomb Raider in just over an hour. Just as a heads up, the background noise is going to shift dramatically from this and mild dread to me just angrily shouting at her and myself. And then it's finishing Chronicles. I'm literally on the last level of Chronicles, but I basically come at the bit where they're like, let's just throw every single thing we can at them. For no good reason, other than hell. And then we get to start Age of Darkness. We have 3 exams and then freedom 10 days before leaving for TwitchCon. Oh, shit. I hope all the exams go well. I'm sure they will. Excuse me, I'm just going to read these notes. What are these? These fragments of law you're compiling are symbolic shards, scraps of shattered knowledge. They may seem incomprehensible in isolation, but gather them all and absorb their lessons. Only then, when you assemble the whole, will a new rite be formed. The opening eye, the ashen hammer, the fallen sky, the broken spear. Each incantation opens the mind to deeper power and knowledge. Persist, brother. You are close to communing with the first circle of Nibiru. Once the eye has been opened, you will truly begin to see the glory that awaits. Meanwhile, so that's a note from the not occult people. Definitely not cult. This is from the dad of the family that's gone missing. A reminder that he made his son go into some mines or a cave under the house and get a weird glowing red necklace that, for no good reason, that Simon put on when he was told not to. And then Gideon, Simon's dad, goes and sits in the chapel at night with the necklace and cries. Definitely appropriate and not cult-like behaviour. Simon's illness is worsening. Communion tells me the only cure lies in pressing onwards. But I've already unleashed things I never want to see. This morning, the spawn of the first circle came again. Writhing putrid grubs, spilling out of the cracks in the boards. I do not know how to appease them, and I am so tired. Things are becoming untethered. In my fatigue, I have mislaid the Valhassa tear, or it has mislaid itself. I must begin hiding my tools and ritual fragments. I cannot have my family fall prey to their effects again. We shouldn't have sent him in that cave. Okay. Oh, do you want to come back down here and do some more library codexing? At some point, I will have to sleep. Hawk, I think, is going to sleep first because he's done more stuff. I'm also still going to have to find something for them to cook. I really don't want them to eat that mushroom. What are these? Focus fern. This will result in a brew that can help focus and study. Hell yeah, put that in the kitchen. What's this one? A fragile rose. Concoctions made from this plant are rumoured to instill vivid dreams and nighttime visions. The city's mystics often endorse its use as a catalyst for seances and fortune-telling. There is, I think, there's guest rooms here. I don't think you can have multiple people, but I'm not sure. I think for, like, the sake of gameplay, you might only be allowed to have one person sleeping at once. Oh no, it says all characters present sleep. So actually, you might be able to have several of them sleep at once. Actually, we could try and find out. No. Possibly not. No. No, it's just him. Okay. So he's just going to chill. He's going to nap. Also, at some point today, the doctor is coming. Puzzling journal with a cipher. You can do that. You've got level 1. You're a capable boy. Here we go. Oh, what is this? That was a good kip. It was a kip, but you appear to have awoken with the gift of the snake. Gives you task support for incantations. Crawling around your limbs like a second skin, but you are not afraid. They hiss, they caress, whispering dark secrets. A vision from a dream. A source of inspiration. I don't think we've got any incantation stuff to do. I'll just dump it there for now. You can come back out and carry on digging, buddy. Actually, no, don't carry on digging. Go back to the cliff top. Just keep an eye out for the ghost child. Also keep an eye out for the doctor, who in theory is coming. The mechanist could do with some sleep. Not a huge amount, but we may as well take advantage of the sleep. There's actually different skill sets entirely. The mechanist has memories, victuals, also could cook, substances, devices, tears or tears, paths. Whereas Atticus is all about secrets, sensations, roots, cooking, device, paths, and what was Vitali? Dreams and mysteries and songs, and incantations and secrets and memories. Okay, so no cooking, no practical stuff, which makes sense for scholar times. Can I get you to cook this? Yes. Let's see what comes out of it. Because it's going to disappear if I don't. Also, you can zoom out loads. I'm just conscious that you can't see if I zoom a really far way out. Oh, the doctor's here. Hello. Dr. Callagher. Apologies for my late arrival. I had to visit a patient yesterday. The fellow had developed Calcin's compliance. Bones like rubber. Most intriguing. Coincidentally, my guild was summoned here recently to tend to the Acheron's son. He was suffering from an unusual infection. Unfortunately, my colleagues could not diagnose it. Your late arrival is of no matter. We've barely unpacked. The mansion is somewhat disturbed and various chambers are inaccessible, sealed with mechanist locks. I believe that one of those locations might house a laboratory. I suspected as much. My colleagues sensed foul play when they visited here before. Lord Acheron was adamant that our team should not investigate without his supervision. Luckily, a junior analyst had the foresight to retain the laboratory code. Okay, well done. Very smart, Ms. Callagher, but it doesn't surprise me. You were as sharp as a blade when you fixed up me and my crew from keel fever last spring. Saved us from a right wrecking, you might say. I owe you one. If you need any alchemy supplies or help with shifting stuff, let me know. Cool. Okay, so here is the doctor. The doctor is quite tired. Sorry, Alice Callagher is the head of infectious studies at Canecross Yard. She's very good with a syringe and a scalpel as well as being a laboratory tech. She has skills in incantations, sensations, roots, dreams, substances, and mysteries. Okay, so if we were to put you in here, maybe pop that there and put you there. Can you? No. Oh, the machine room. Hang on. Can I put you in here with the machine? No, okay, hang on. I'm going to have to wait for the mechanist to be available. But they can swap places. Dr. Callagher could go up here as well. Right, are you okay? Oh, you appear to have found another note. Oh, this is the first note. This is the note before. Well, after Simon was sent down to find the red pendant. It's the first note of his weird little trip into potentially madness and also cosmic horror and rituals. The dream leaf potions are working. I took another one last night at bedtime, and in my slumber I saw it. A relic of Valhassa, a glowing shard of light. An ancient pendant buried in a deep chamber of the Undercoves, just as the Seekers had said. I sent Simon down to find it. My old eyes are worse than his, and he loves to explore the caves. He is nimble, and the Ixtis sleep even lower than the Seekers' caves. so I knew he would be safe. Following the outline of my dream, he found a pendant, returning it proudly to me, his eyes bright with excitement. I hope one day to show him the wonders he helped bring forth, but for now, just a few more fragments, and I can complete the steps of my journey. Hello, Michael. I hope you are well. But don't worry about what I'm doing here. I'm sure this is absolutely fine. Ichthyes does sound like fish folk, yeah, because Ichthyosaurus. It's the Latin for fish, isn't it? Or fish-like thing. For sure. Have you got... No. What do we need for this? Okay, I do need the mechanist. I'll just wait. Actually, no, I won't. You should have a nap, Vitali, because you are tired. You are sleepy tired. Go on. Owl tea? Focus the mind, sharpen the intellect. We'll put it in the study in a minute, because we will need that. Can I get you to do the lab code now for me? Oh shit, it needs 2. Oh shit, that's a problem. Have we got anything that boosts... Uh-oh, spaghetti. Have we got anything that boosts, No. Shit. Hi, Eternal. How you doing? So I need 2... I need 2 machine room things. I only have 1. Which means we're going to have to look for more stuff in the library, I think. To continue. What is the archive? Can you do archives? Yeah, you can do memories. Go on, then. The doctor can do some stuff, but the doctor can't do the machine room. Can do the kitchen. No, can't do the kitchen. Can trip ball. Fuck it, I'm going to put them in with the mushroom. This mushroom's going to disappear soon. Go on, off you go. If anyone was going to potentially eat a hallucinogenic mushroom, let's... Plague Doctor. Gift of the monkey. Is this what I think it is? Task support 1. This is what we needed. This is actually... we are now good to go. I've buffed it. So if you sleep, sometimes, not always, you get task support cards. There's no guarantee you're going to get what you want. But I've got the gift of the snake down here, which is for incantations. So far, no incantations. That was just a handy little one to pop out. Oh, what's this? The gift of the bee. Oh, well done. You somehow didn't, really, really screw yourself over there. Well done. Let's put the gift of the bee here for later. And then we have a booster matrix. So we actually have 2 task support cards. I'm going to put this one here out of the way because I don't want to use 2 for this. Right, there we go. Lab code. Oh, also, tracing charcoal can... At some point, I'll probably have to start sorting these properly. But let's put everything that's like study cards there. This is a... Right, that's that. That's that. That is... Also that. These are technically also the same boost, but they will expire. So I'm going to put them down there. And then you can go there for now. Sorted. What is moon grain, please? Oh, something we can cook. Oh, to make homebrew liqueur. Not by you, we can't. Ah, hang on. Atticus can. Right, Atticus is going to make some potentially beer, but it's whatever we've got. The doctor can then go in a second and get into the laboratory and hopefully use these to turn them into something else before they expire. Hey, Ronan, how you doing? Not monkey paw. No monkey paw at the moment. Just spirits of different animals that we've dreamed about, I think. This is the follow-up to Simon's note, where he was like, I went and got that necklace out of the mines to Daddy. I'm getting sick and must have got a cold from the caves, and the hurt from the necklace is still there. I'm writing this sitting in the medicine room. I'm waiting for Amy to make me a special sleepy drink. Oh, thank you. Yes, ads are coming in a minute's time. I didn't clock it. Thank you. So yeah, if you are not subscribed to the channel, you may see up to 3 minutes of ads in about 45 seconds time. Seribot will say in the chat when they start and stop. If you are subscribed to the channel, you don't see any ads across any of my content. You also get some emotes. You also support the channel. But if ads do play, please go grab a drink. Stretch your legs whilst they play. We'll see you on the other side. Sorry, I've just... What? I just read the line. It's like, focus back on the letter. Pa does not seem to care. He is still singing his sad songs and doing his big chalk drawings. He's in the chapel with a necklace that glows, singing sad songs, sometimes crying, and now he's drawing on the floor. It seems very sensible. Definitely not bad. I don't like being sick. Maybe the necklace put a curse on me. I'd throw it off the cliff if I could. Anyway, Amy says it's best not to talk to him about it at the moment. She says he's been all quiet and strange, crossed out of late. He's not like his normal self. Yeah. Simon's illness was some form of otherworldly malady contracted when his father involved the boy in his occult research. Yes. No wonder my colleagues couldn't identify the cause of the problem. I only wish I'd been there to examine him. His description of the ailment and the pain is most intriguing. His father is nothing but a coward, yeah. Sending his son into basically the cave system under the house because he daren't go there himself. Meddling in the dark arts is stupid enough, but including kids in such danger is unforgivable. Yeah, and yet he'd look down as dock folk if he passes in the street. Yeah, he doesn't seem like a nice man. In some areas. I do think as well, yeah, sending your kid down. No. We can agree his son's illness was related to his father's work. We should try and find this necklace. Okay. Get rid of the note. So, actually, I do want to pause it for a sec. Everything's mouldy. I know. Oh, God. Sorry. What is this, please? When did you get alcoholism? Did you come with alcoholism? This is really awkward. I'm going to get an injury if... Oh, staying sober will eventually remove the condition. Oh, fuck it. We're just gonna... You're gonna cope. Although there is possibly some beer coming. We don't have time for this. Oh, excuse me. Can I... Hang on a sec. We can perform a task with this card. And right, these are going to both run out. Can I get you to turn that into something? Thank you. Because if I can convert it into a card that doesn't expire, brilliant. Just have some moonshine, which can be drunk in the dining room. I'm going to take it out. Leave it there for now. And I'm going to get Atticus to go and do some more clifftop looking. Machine oil. Lovely. So that will help boost this specific area. I then would like you, before this one expires, to also treat this. Oh shit, I need two. Hang on. Catalytic powder, healing sprig. Oh no, I want to convert that one. So let's use this catalytic powder that we found to boost your substance skills. I would also really like to make a basic meal, but getting one is proving to be a small challenge. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, you're still going. Raw meat. There we go. Okay. Finally, a basic meal might be possible. Yes. Thank you. We also have more moon grain. I will convert it to moonshine. We also have Dream Draft, a tonic frowned upon by the dispensaries of Cane Cross Yard. It's said to be a powerful soporific and one that elicits wild dreams. Lord Akron was growing the leaves that make this potion. If we were to use a dose in place of the night lamp when we sleep, we might find out why. I mean, you really do need a nap, so I guess, congratulations. You're going in, buddy. Because you do need to rest. You're at 75% tiredness. You're getting sleepy. Everyone else, I think Atticus is at, yeah, Atticus is at 23. The Mechanist is at 49. So the Mechanist could do with a nap after this. Oh, another puzzling journal. Let's put that up there. Put you up there. Start task. I'm concerned about this. What's going to happen? I know you're exhausted. I know you're exhausted. That's not my problem. You've tried to sleep in there. But you asked to do the thing. You're technically sleeping. Also, the doctor has got alcoholism, which if I don't drink, eventually they will become, she will eventually sober up. But if I don't want to take damage every day whilst doing that bit, I'll have to get her to drink at least once in a 24-hour period. I've got one moonshine. I could make more. But I'm like, do I really want to get into that? No. Who's Atticus is hungry. Is everyone else quite hungry? Vitali is the most hungry. To be fair, Vitali has been quite busy. I'm going to give this to Atticus just because Atticus is free. And then a basic meal has been done in the introductory tasks. What a restless night, says the doctor, despite actually resetting fatigue entirely, so you're sorted. You dreamt of the cliffs. A drawing from a dream, hastily sketched on a torn notepaper. I am standing in a sea of sallow grass, the wind folding it around my feet in waves. A pale child, the Acheron sun is here. He looks towards me quizzically, then points towards the silhouette of a rocky granite outcrop on the distant bleak cliffside. When I turn back, he's gone, but the shape of the stones stay in my mind as I wake. Perhaps it is here somewhere in sight of the mansion. Yeah. Let's just pop this over here and pop that in there. I don't think you could do that. We require paths. We do not. You don't have paths. You're not equipped for paths. You can instead go up here and do something with this healing sprig to make us a heal card. Thank you. Hi, Thomas. It's good. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. We're on day 2 of the Horror of Highrook, which is the previewy sort of thing we're doing today. We looked at the demo, I want to say in like February. But now it's properly out. Oh yeah, that looks totally fine. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. I don't know how long it's going to be, or whether this is technically... We'll deal with it later. Gideon, I have the... Oh, God. My son brought back more than just the relic from the depths. He is afflicted with some unearthly wasting disease. The doctors could not help him, and he's so frail that I fear he may not recover. I hope to find some assistance for him via my work, or from the Seekers. Perhaps the cure lies somewhere within the walls of Nibiru. In the meantime, I'm sealing the chapel just as I close the laboratory. I don't want anyone else to stumble across my work and end up injured. Okay, so we need to get into the chapel, is what I'm hearing there. There's also Atticus. You seem to be getting followed by a ghost child again. Let's get you out of there, dear. Let's put you here. Actually, you should have a nap, because his sleepy fatigue time is a little bit high because he's been doing lots of things. Healing dose. Beautiful. So we can use that to heal our injuries down the line. You can do roots, actually, so you can dig in the courtyard for me. Asta needs a sleep as well, but we can't do that yet. I'll do it after this. Gift of the monkey. Task support, yes. There. Right, Atticus, I'd like you to go out to the cliffs, please. And I need... Oh, shit, we need more path for you. Oh, does this work, actually? No. Okay. Shit. I need you to have 2 task focus. We have 1 path task focus. So I ideally need a gift of or some sort of like herbal boost thing, I think. Some sort of task support. We do not have the right ones here. We need the green one with the bear paw. So I think I'm just going to get you to do some spyglass action again. Hello. What's this? Exploration of the cliff tops. That's exactly what I needed. Task support +1. How did you know? Well done. Let's pop that there then. He's good to go for next time. And you can check the archives again if you want. I'm going to pop the doctor back up here. Do some more dream leaf. Oh no, we need this as well. To make more dream leaf. That's the stuff that makes us trip hardcore that we just use to progress the story, so I may as well make a bit more. Also, dream leaf does expire. Oh yeah, also Asta needs to have a proper nap. Atticus needs to do some cooking. And then I'm going to put you in here and see if you can eat this mushroom. Since, again, you are the plague doctor. If anyone was going to survive it and not have a horrible time, it might be you. We also have a Seeker's letter. It's the first one the Seekers sent to Gideon. Your efforts have been noted. You are new to the communion, yet we already sense great potential in your practice. As discussed, we will aid you in your work and provide guidance as we can. In return, you must follow that guidance and pledge yourself to our order. As you're aware, Highrook rests above the Black Sands undercoves, a network of subterranean smuggling routes and hidden chambers. An old Seeker's sanctuary still lies within those caves. Descend and locate the shrine if you can. We believe objects of great power remain there, hidden. That seems totally fine. And not a problem at all. Right? Sorry, I'm just shuffling people. Are you going to be okay? Yes! Gift of the bee. Excellent. That worked out really well, actually. Then we have a basic meal. Who is really hungry? Vitali is really hungry, which is fair, because Vitali has done quite a lot of stuff. So let's make sure that Vitali eats that meal. And then Atticus Hawk is going to dream of the cliffs, which in theory might mean we can find wherever these caves are. I don't know why I'm this eager to get into the caves. It's a terrible idea. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? What? No. You can upgrade it with embers. It has task support of incantations. A small pendant composed of a simple brass clasp holding an eerie blood-red crystal. The interior of the tear seems to glow with liquid illumination as if it holds a strange boiling mist. The tear was recovered from Valhassian burial site and brought to Black Sands during the Velt War. It said it provides the wearer with power and insight, but will extract a toll on the user's body in return. It's got infinite use. It is unique. It is upgradable. Given the right locations and offerings, yeah, we can upgrade it. We will be putting that in here and not using it right now. Thank you very much. There's also Simon's note. I did it. I took the necklace and hid it in my den. Half forgot to lock the chapel, so I got in and stole it. It took a terrible long time to get it here as it was weird heavy to carry. I'm all tired and hurting from being so poorly. I know I shouldn't have taken it. Pa will be angry, but I do not want it to hurt him or Ma. And maybe now it's outside the house, I might get better too. I hope so. Well, the entire family are missing, so fuck knows. Vitali is having a nap. There you go. Now he's had food. He's gonna have a nap. Oh, the ghost child's back. Really likes the dining room. I don't know if it actively like flickers around the place as well. Whether when it disappears here, it's technically in one of the rooms we can't see, or whether it's just there. We are about to hit, I think, day 4. No, we're in day 3. About to hit dawn. That's what the light change was. Asta. You're right, apart from needing food. Caligar could definitely do with a nap. Oh no, there we go. It is day 3. Right, you have a nap. Caligar's also mildly injured, but that's fine. What? Vitali's note. But Vitali's been sleeping. So why is... What is this note doing here? Atticus is a simple thug. Here. This guy. He has no understanding or appreciation of anything he can't immediately hold or see. He is an unsophisticated bear. Something that I might even find appealing in other circumstances. Oh, I see. But I must remain focused on our task. An advocate for brains over brawn. I'm sure that Bleakhurst sent me here because of my interest in arcane texts. They may disapprove of my specialism publicly, but benefit from it privately. Despite common belief, many of the occult theories promoted by the Seekers have authentic grounds. It would be a great vindication if I were to unearth proof here that my focus of study was not in vain. Okay, that seems fine. Absolutely fine. You just hanging out there? Do you wanna do some more archives for me? And Atticus can do some more clifftop spying. Oh, nice. You've made some seaweed crisps. Lovely. What a restless night. What are you on about? It looks like you slept well. The heck is this? There's a book called Mr. Mouse. Oh, whoops. That ghost child, it seems to really like the dining room. Oh, you had Nori. Oh, you did the Nori sheets thing. Sweet. Hey, little ghost child, you're blocking the slot for people to use. How dare you? Thank you. Okay, let's just quickly use this up. And then I think Asta is the one who needs the meal the most now. Oh, an air of nausea. Those mushrooms disagreed with me. They must have been on the turn. I can't actually move those. Oh dear. Okay, I guess we're not eating. Actually, no. No, you know what? Hang on. You come out of there. I think Asta can cope with taking a minor bit of nausea. Since Asta has taken no damage otherwise. Oh my god, the echoes of the lab now. This is getting busy in here. Hawk is also going to go and have a nap. Okay. You've had food. Let's just move you out of there. Mr. Mouse lived in a house. Not his house, but the house of a great king. Some people don't want mice in their homes, but the king was always asleep and dreaming, so Mr. Mouse was free to wander without fear. Most mornings, Mr. Mouse would climb up the curtains and look out the windows, gazing across the ash-coloured land to the evil river beyond. He knew the river was a place where visitors would arrive, their feet making pretty patterns in the grey ash sand. He wanted to visit the river, but he was afraid that he would get lost on the way. So instead of venturing outside, he'd watch and whisper. Okay. Random, but okay. Hi, Whittlein, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Welcome to the channel. Or welcome back to the channel. I'm not sure what the last thing was that you saw, but yeah, I hope you're doing good. Today we're doing some Tomb Raider later. We've got another probably about 25 minutes of this. This is the horror at Highrook. There is a demo on Steam, in addition to the game being out. And it's a cult card crafting game, which is a little bit like Betrayal at House on the Hill, the tabletop game, meets Cultist Sim and a couple of other things. We've come here investigating the disappearance of a family. There's also a couple of, questionable culty kind of symbols. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there's no problems. There's definitely no ghost child that's been wandering around getting in the way or anything like that. No, everything is absolutely fine. Asta, just go and have a nap. Maybe I should get you to dig, actually. Oh, actually, yeah. Just getting people to do their sort of not basic tasks, but stuff that will help progress. That will be good. Let's put that there. And go again. Asta can do paths and cooking. Oh, and substances. Sorry, I didn't realise you could do substances. You just can't do digging. In that case, could I get you to... No. Actually, yes. Yes, I can. There we go. And then the oil bud. I'll do that as well. Oh, and some catalytic powder. The Raven's cap, which... Yeah, go on then. Okay, everything's fine. It's fine. It's just a little noise. Oh my god, I'm just collecting everything. Ah, the ghost child is back. Run. Get out of there. But also take the gift of the owl with you, which we'll leave over here. Just all of my different buffs for all of the special abilities that we can do. Because I know from other games like this, if you haven't got some sort of decent sorting system, you're going to be screwed immediately. Yeah, if you could do that for me as well. Beautiful. Oh. Did you just... What happened? Did you just, like, screw that up? Oh, well. Never mind. Did you also just fail? Oh! Excuse me, who's this? What? Mr. Tubbs. There's a cat. There's a fucking cat. There's also a ruined pot. We can perform a task with this card in the study. Right, I'll just put that there. And then can we just return to Mr. Tubbs? The cat. He'll give you task focus and task support. He is immovable. He cannot be moved. He's unique and can be used infinitely. I think it sounds like he wanders then. A portly barrel of soft grey fur. This cement grey cat purrs industriously as he stalks the rooms of the house. Unperturbed by the living or the dead, he maintains an air of self-sufficiency, never mewling for food or clawing for attention, an independent gentleman. His collar offers a name but no provenance, and he is not referenced on any residence list. Regardless, he patrols the corridors in the manner of a landlord inspecting his domain, pausing here and there to permit the occasional scratch behind his ears. So Mr. Tubbs is now involved. Hi, Jim. How you doing? And yeah, and I've got a ruined pot that a ruined pot, not a ruined pot, that I need to explore, and we will be using, actually doesn't matter, I think. Let's use the gift of the owl to study this, so that we have enough skill in mysteries to deal with that. And Mr. Tubbs the cat is going to wander at certain points. Nice for Tomb Raider. Yeah. This is also an interesting little game. We looked at it like some time ago. Also, yeah, it was about 2 years because I just looked at the chat history. Can confirm. So a good guess, because I would not have been able to tell you in terms of time. Exactly what it was. I'd have guessed over a year. Yeah, I hope life has been okay. And yeah, we're gonna start Angel of Darkness today, which is gonna be an experience. What am I doing with Mr. Tubbs? Is Mr. Tubbs, are you just gonna stay there? May I continue? Oh. Hang on. Also, sorry, Asta, what's your sleep like? I've got to keep an eye. Right, Caligari is going to have a nap, and then Asta is going to have one after her, I think. There we go. What the fuck is this? A document box? A package of some sort has been delivered. I didn't see anyone drop it off. I guess we need to keep an eye out for other stuff that might appear. Indeed, Atticus. I recall that the Aquans were often employed couriers to gather items for the town, especially as they began to withdraw from Black Sands. Okay. So, okay, I'll deal with that in a minute. We also have Caligar's note. I've only been here a few days. This is the doctor, but it's beginning to get under my skin here. Doesn't help that I can't access my own medicine. Oh yeah, because you're not drinking. I've stopped the drinking. Caligar turned up and was already an alcoholic. And it's like, I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to deal with that. Because the way to stop her taking damage from the alcoholism is to make sure she drinks every day. The alternative is you just don't. You take the damage and she eventually sobers up and stops doing that, which I'm sort of going down that route. Because it doesn't seem like the damage is really, really too bad. All of their skills things are up here, but they are quite small. So don't worry about trying to decipher what they're saying. But yeah. I'm in a bit of a crisis. It's fine now. I'm glad it's fine. I'm sorry that I'm sorry that... Yeah. All that happened, but I'm glad that you're doing okay. Yeah. It's never... Sorry, I was going to take him out of there as well. I'm scared that Mr. Tubbs is going to attack us. I'm sure it's fine. Actually, let's just do that. Yeah. Mental health and self-care is always important. And at the moment, and also the last couple of years, it's been ridiculous. So, yeah. Good on you for getting... Oh, hey! Mr. Tubbs is in the kitchen. Getting that sorted and under control. So I'm concerned about this cat that has appeared out of nowhere that no one owns, and he's wandering the house, and now there's meat. Oh! I apparently just got an achievement for petting Mr. Tubbs. Wait. Did you... Is he oh my god, is he blocking the... Mr. Tubbs? I've just realised what this card is. He does do task support, but if he's in the dining room, the guest room, or the kitchen, and he sits in the task focus slot, that's this slot, you pet him instead. So until Mr. Tubbs moves, I can't actually cook the raw meat because Mr. Tubbs is sitting in the... Basically, he's sitting on the cooker. And he'll do that in the dining room, and he'll do that in the guest rooms. So you may not be able to... We've got the night lamp there, so we can't actually get in that spot. But he could Mr. Tubbs is a deliberate blessing and also a curse. He's going to block me out of doing tasks. Between him and the ghost child, this house, we should just get rid of it. I don't want to do this anymore. Thank you very much. Oh, Mr. Tubbs has moved. Oh my god. Yes. Thank you, Tubbs. Tubbs might have just wanted to move and couldn't because I put that mushroom in the way. I don't know anymore. This is all very silly. But fun. Oh shit. Get out of there. Get out of there. Vitali, get out of there. Actually, it's probably too late. The madness level is... yeah. Let's just take you away from the ghost child that's followed you into the study. Infinite use upgradable. What is this pot? Task support with cooking. This is all getting quite complicated. And I say quite complicated, it's not. I'm just like, what is happening? 3. I need... actually... take that out of there. Because the oil bud... go. Everyone needs to eat as well, which is a problem. Everybody's hungry. I might... do you know what? I might just put the moon grain in there just to stop Tubbs taking the spot. It's a brilliant mechanic. Especially if you're like a cat owner. Because this is very accurate to their kind of bullshit. But also, please. Please. Vitali's going to go have a nap, actually. Because Vitali's very sleepy tired. Are you serious? Did you just fail at the box? You failed to open the box, Asta. Shit. That's bad. Yes, Ronan, exactly. Ronan, who took the cat to the vets. Bear's been bitey and trying to dodge being petted for the last couple of days. Ronan's like, shit. Better go and see if there's anything up. No, he's just being a dick. Just cat things. Yeah, and I'm glad he's doing okay. But also, for fuck's sake. He said drama queen. He's a precious baby, but also, good grief. He's always a dick. No. Are you okay? That's very bright. Okay, Vitali. Asta's gonna have a nap. Gift of the Owl. Pop that down there. Oh yeah, and now you're down temporarily because of the car. Because on the way back from the vets. No, on the way back from the dentist. Sorry, not the vets. You got sideswiped. But yeah, you're not at fault, which is good. I'm glad that was handled so quickly as well. Oh shit, there's the document box. It's okay. It's still here. Right, let's see if we can get Caligari to open it. Because Caligari's a bit... maybe, I don't know. So, might not work. Shit, there's a ghost. There's a ghost in the way in the dining room. Mr. Tubbs better not take that spot. Actually, who needs to eat? Vitali, Hawk. Both of them are available. I'm going to put Hawk in here. Because Hawk is doing more cooking and things. No! Oh, God. Okay, the ghost is now in there. Let's take you out of there. And also get that. This seems fine. I don't know what the concern is. I also have, pardon. New pilgrims at Highrook. A reopening is at hand, but you do not appear to be seekers. I pray you have the insight to act wisely, where Gideon acted without real consideration. Acheron was a talented scholar, but his downfall was to trust the communion. Their knowledge and ambitions are flawed and naive. His use of Dreamleaf led to the discovery of the tear, but his subsequent actions were rash and ill-informed. I hope your progress will be more enlightened. In the end, I offer you a part of the whole you seek. Make good use of this gift, and we might speak again. Okay. Bye then. Seems fine. Absolutely fine. You need to have a nap, mate. Need to make sure I'm topping up everybody. Vitali needs some food. We don't have any. Caligar also could do with a nap. Yeah, Vitali needs food. Asta needs food. Otherwise, we're kind of okay. You can do paths, actually. So can I get you in here? I need someone to find more meat, basically, so that we can do cooking. Not ideal, but sure. Caligar needs to... Yeah, Caligar needs to sleep. Who am I going to get to eat there? I am babysitting and also controlling the characters as they investigate. But yeah, trying to basically fulfill their needs. They have like damage, fatigue, madness. So things like that ghost child that's knocking about will tick the madness scale up a bit, and also hunger. At the moment, only Atticus can really like make anything food-wise out of the meat. Or the only meal we can have is basic meat. I'm hoping that we can have something else later. Ah, the ghost child's back. For goodness sake, leave me alone. Stop it, ghost child. Shoo. Yep, lost a couple of frames then. But it's gone. It's back, right? Yeah, I can see it. We lost 400 frames, which is actually not that many in the grand scheme of things. YouTube definitely is having a crisis. It says it's poor, although I can see myself it's fine. That could just be a delayed crisis. It didn't disconnect, but this is the weird problem that collectively all of us are fault finding. Because also, that could just be a legitimate random internet drop. But it also could be the same problem. It's day 5 at Highrook Manor. Oh, wow. Oh, Mr. Tubbs, hello. Right. Vitali needs food quite urgently, I think. I'm going to pop that in there, just so that Mr. Tubbs doesn't take it. Then Vitali's going to eat this food. Hang on. And then you're going to go there. Oh, Mr. Tubbs. Mr. Tubbs did move. Oh, not the air of nausea again. That's fine. Task support. I'm actually going to give you a little bit of a heal, I think. Just to see what it does. Because you are taking damage every day. Lovely. Yeah, that was fine. That was relatively chill. Right. We need more herbs. We need more everything, to be fair. Oh god, the ghost child. Will you go away? You're not helping things. Dreamleaf. What's focus fern? Oh. Oh, that's the tea that we can cook. I'll do that in a minute. Can I have a catalytic powder, please? Yes. There we go. Did you just screw that up? Oh, no, it's... Yeah, I think that just failed at crafting. Never mind. That's what he said. Perhaps we could try somewhere else for a while. That's the clue of, like, you need to level up something else. Fine. I just thought I'd try and brew some tea, mate. Asta. Oh, Asta's here. Asta's the one who needs to eat that food, really. Because she's at 50%. Food. Hunger. Oh, shit. Yep. Okay. I mean, I could also... What time is it? It's almost 4 o'clock, so technically we should be finishing in a minute. Because it's almost break time. I am tempted... This might be a terrible idea, but the way that we progressed last time and had weird dreams that helped us find things was to have some more of this stuff. If we're daring, we might replace the night lamp with this brew and see what dreams will come. Repeated doses prompt different dreams. Max 2, single use. I'm sure there will be no problems at all. Have a good sleep. Was this a dream of a needle? Oh. Or we can deal with this. Right, okay. So this needs 2 mystery skill points. We have those. If I put Vitali up here and I put in Gift of the Owl. Here we go. You are slowly going quite mad, which to be fair, you did sit with the ghost child for a bit. This might be a mistake. I know you're injured. Just calm down. Put the night lamp back in there quickly. Because they can't sleep otherwise. Who's next on the food list? I think actually it's Hawk. We can perform a task with this card in the laboratory. A glinting syringe. Well, this seems like a great idea. How did you get that out of the study? My God. Very dangerous. Seems very, very unsafe. Yeah, let's go with that. That should be enough. It might be laudanum, it might not be. The amount of weird things we said. Okay, we're done with the library codex, are we, for now? Oh. I appear to have found... Oh. You've extracted some blood. Well done. Right, cool. Well, we'll just pop it over here with all the other weird occult incantation stuff. I'm sure that'll be fine. I also... Can I send you here? Where's he gone? No. But if I put this here... Oh, no. Stop it. No, that's not listed as a support card. Look. So that is basically useless at the moment. I have used it. I guess we'll just put you back for when we need you again. Hawk needs a nap. Batali, oh God, Batali needs a big nap. In fact, Asta needs a big nap. Everyone needs a nap. Can you cook? Yes. Thank you. I'm just going to pop the raven's cap down here. Atticus urgently needs to sleep, so we'll be going into the guest rooms in a minute. There we go. You have that. You can then go back to the spyglass times. And Asta can go and have a nap. There's also things we can upgrade. We don't have the ability to upgrade them right now. But I can in the future. However that's going to work. Who needs food? Vitale. The cooking pipeline has started. Just keep putting some raw meat in there to get a basic meal so that I can feed everyone. Sorry, what's this? A rusted box? A delivery case of mottled metal. The winter months spent beneath brambles and leaf mold caused this lock to rust. We will require 3. I'm going to put them all in. 3 task support for this. They might also still fail. But in an ideal world, Asta actually, Asta's the one who needs to eat. I need devices. Atticus can do devices. For better or for worse. Let's see if we can open this box. Hey everyone, how you doing? We're just finishing up. I say finishing up, I'm just sort of... Am I finishing up? Am I just cocking about? I might be doing some ritual shit. Not 100% sure what I'm doing. But hey, can I interest you in some weird stuff that will make you trip whilst you dream? Like how it's given us another one. And also a delivery note. Please, dear X, please find your order enclosed. This is the soporific draft you requested. Its effects will be quite potent. Take a dose in place of your usual nightcap to encourage exotic dreams. Secondly, the vellum from Deep Spire Library. Our operator could not retrieve the entire folio, but did extract the page you described. As usual, there's no return process, should you decide that the item is not what you require. SM. Oh, it's a piece of this ritual thing, isn't it? Which seems very concerning. I'm sure it's fine. Are we going to get summon Dagon? We're summoning something. Possibly, this is a Valhassa tear. With an eerie blood red crystal, so there's something. There's also a cult, and there's also, like, caves beneath the house. Where apparently something is. It's like, oh, cool. Okay, well, that's all good. I'm sure that's all fine. I've also accidentally collected my own blood for a ritual that we haven't actually yet found. I'm sure that's also going to be fine. You know, peak concerning behaviour. You can eat that meal, otherwise it's going to go off. Oh. You should have a healing dose, because you're having a small struggle. And then you're going to have a nap. Gift the monkey, thank you. Something, yeah, several things have sent us messages as well. The records area, we've got loads of things. We've also got potentially the start of a book called Mr. Mouse. Unknown. I'm sure it's fine. Once again, I'm sure it's fine. Also, it is now, God, it's now 4:10. I was getting into this. I was like, is there anything I could find that we can, like, progress with? But no, like, we are now getting to the point where the game is saying we need to focus on something else. So I need to kind of go away and, I think, have a think about what we do. Or say what we do, what I do. Because I'm going to put this on the Steam Deck later and just be insufferable. Yeah. I assume more dreaming. I assume more drinking of the questionable trippy ball potion with different dreams. I don't know if the same person has to do it. No idea. I'll find that out myself. But if you would like to pick this up and play it, just a high spike, we're going to have a little break in a moment. But I hope you're doing good. And just pop this in chat, in the Twitch chat for folks. If you want to pick up the demo for this, it is on Steam. If you want to try it out and just see what it's like for yourselves, that is absolutely an option that's possible. Or if you want to put it on a wish list, pick it up, etc., it's on Steam. I don't know what's going to happen when I find the other 3 pages. I am a bit worried. But I'm sure it's fine. That's what they always say this in horror stuff, as well as splitting up. I'm sure it's fine.